Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So before we begin, I would just like to give a quick shout out to Kathleen. Hey girl, you were the first to comment on my last video, and I just want to say thank you for all of your support. So today we're doing a story time by a bestie that got sent in. So this nail look, just before we begin with the story, it's really honestly not my favorite, but I'm showing you guys a new method with nail foils. That's the whole purpose of this video. So just a quick rundown, you'll see how I do it. It's a new method and it's super easy, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts down below. But anyway, this is another V-card story time sent in by a bestie, so let's jump right into the story. Hey bestie, let's get right into my mini V-card story. I was 16 at the time, but for years I had a crush on one of my brother's best friends. My brother is 3 years older than me, so he was 19 at the time. But it wasn't until I started to blossom that he even noticed me. Anyway, my best friend used to have braiding skills, and she used to braid the boy's hair in my hood. Well, it was one day she braided my crush's hair, and she put a bug in his ear that I was crushing on him. So when he used to hang around our block, he began to be extra friendly towards me. My brother had went away a few states to college, so I didn't have to worry about him. One day, he asked for my number, and I was hype. We began to get closer and closer, and my grandparents, who raised me, started to grow suspicious about who I was talking to on the phone all of the time. They wanted to meet him. This was the first guy I ever brought around. I was 16. When they met him, everything was cool. It wasn't until they told my brother and all hell broke loose. They didn't want me seeing him anymore because suddenly he was too old and too experienced, in quotation marks. Honestly, 3 years older, they're tripping. Sorry. Let me not be rude. Because I don't know if you think the same thing or not, but I mean, 3 years older, that's not that big of a deal to me. But anyway, let's continue. I grew up in the hood, and I was one of the last of my friends to lose my V card. It was summer break, and I was going to be a senior in high school. It was girls pregnant in my school. I feel you. I was the senior too when I lost mine. I was the last out of my friend group too. I knew all about sex. But anyway, against my grandparents' and brother's wishes, I continued with my crush, as you should, period. I was going to North Carolina for the whole summer to be with my mom, and he's like, before you go, you should spend some time with me. Now, y'all know how y'all feel when you have a crush. Every time y'all talk, it's butterflies. Every time you see them, butterflies. Now, this isn't the first time we spent time together, but this is when I lost my V card. He went to his room and he put a movie on. You know, we get touchy-feely, and I'm on cloud 9, like I couldn't believe this was me and him. Every girl was crushing on this boy. He was light-skinned, long braided hair, and gold teeth in his mouth. Real hood boy. Anyway, it's time to get undressed. We did it, and when I saw, quotation, it, close quotation, I damn near had a heart attack. That thing was thangin'. He sensed my hesitation and ensured that he would take it easy. Now let me remind you, I told him I was a virgin. After he finally get it in, kept telling me to relax, it was so painful and I did not enjoy it. Once he finished, he went to the bathroom, came back after a few minutes with a wash rag and towel for me. I went and cleaned up, came back to his room, and he said, "You know you were bleeding, right?" I said, "Oop." I told you I was a virgin. He said, "For real, yo? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't believe you." He said, "Well, you know what that mean, right?" I'm like, "What?" He said, "You my girl now." He was so slick with it, and here is my face. I instantly started blushing. That's the end of my V-card story, but our story didn't end there. That's such a cute story. You had a really good story, because there's some stories You had a really cute story. I want to know the rest of your story. That sounds so cute. But anyway, thank you so much for sending in your story. I really appreciate everyone that sends in their stories and takes time out their day to write them out. I really do. If you guys are interested in telling any story, it doesn't have to be how you lost your V card. It could be any story or anything that you want to get off of your chest. Maybe something anonymously. Your identity is safe with me. You can send your stories over to my email address, and that everything is linked down below in the description. My email and my Instagram. You can always shoot me an Instagram DM as well. So if you are interested in doing that, feel free. I am also adding in a segment to my channel where you can ask me questions and I will answer it, and I'll do Ask Alex. That's what I decided I'm going to call it. And I'm just going to pop up some of your questions and give my thoughts and opinions on them. And how it's going to work is I'm going to do a tab on Instagram. So if you don't have an Instagram, follow me. I'll have all the information, as I said, down below in the description box. And I'm going to add on my story a Ask Alex question, and then you can ask your questions in there. And that's how we'll do that. So I'm still in the process of like setting it up for how I'm going to notify everyone that I'm about to ask it. I'm thinking I'll post on my Instagram that I'll start asking it on this certain day and time, and I'll post the same post on my YouTube post. So definitely have my post notifications on and be following me on Instagram. And yeah, I think that's how we're going to do that. I am also in the process of starting an email list. I think it's a good idea for me to start an email list just in case, God forbid, something happens to my YouTube channel and it gets hacked or anything. I want to start an email list so I have everyone's emails that really support me and are really interested in my channel. And along with the email list, just for a backup, I'm also going to be doing random giveaways on the email list separately and also on my YouTube videos. So I'm gonna have separate giveaways for each of those. I'm not to be like, braggy or anything, because I'm not trying to do that at all. I get so much like PR that there's just no way I would use it all. You know what I mean? And I don't want to throw it out. And there's only so much you can give to like friends and family. And honestly, you guys deserve it because you guys are the reason why I get PR. So I'm going to send it to you. So yeah, I'm going to leave a link down below in the description box. I might or I might not. I might start the email list in the next video. I just gotta figure it out first because I want everything to be confidential so nobody can see other emails. Check the description. If it's there, then it's there. But if not, I'll just mention this again in the next video. This weekend is going to be, guys, I started working on my first full-time position, and it's just been so difficult, honestly, for me to adjust. And I know it's supposed to be, but I have to move. I live with my parents. I have to move out. I have to find a new place because my job is far away. Like, you can probably hear them in the video throughout this audio if you can. Like, I'm so sorry, but I'm a little stressed out from work. I think what I'm gonna do is like try my best to edit like 2 weeks worth of videos and have them all ready to go and like preset over this weekend. I don't know. I might not be able to do shout outs if I do it like that. We'll see. It's just like I have to wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. My job is 2 hours away. It takes me almost an hour and like 45 minutes to get back home because it's just so much traffic. Like, I'm a little stressed out, but I'm going to figure it out. I am. But I once I get in the groove of things, doing this YouTube stuff will be so much easier. And my goal was to honestly upload more, but since I'm just starting and like, it's probably going to take me a longer time to get adjusted. And yeah, Thank you guys so much for rocking with me. If you are subscribed and constantly support my channel, you don't know how much I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that made it to the end of this video. I really do. Today is Thursday, so, well, today's Wednesday when I'm saying, I sound so sad. Let me cheer up. Today's Wednesday, but this is going live on Thursday, and I will catch you guys on Monday. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I hope you are having a beautiful day, morning, night, whatever time it is. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Be sure to check out my description box for links and everything. All info should be down there. And have a beautiful day, you guys. I will catch you on Monday. Bye.